All right, so I guess we'll get some big black. Before we get some big black, let's see if it's going to be different energy or the same energy. The cycle is over for these people that collaborated. All these people that teamwork, the network, the cycle is over. The cycle, the world, collaboration. Three of Pentacles is over. The cycle is over. Thanks to me doing divination and telling the truth about these people's, because of my creative opportunity, my intuition, the messages that I give, my curiosity to dibble and dabble in these cards and explore spirituality and tarot. Find the real God, not the one they tell you about in church, not the one you've learned about your whole life. I'm talking about the God within you, awakening the God within yourself, which is what the Most High God, your whole point of being down here is to awaken to who you really are, the God you are. That's how I have these possibilities. That's why I'm still happy. And these people are surprised how I'm still a dreamer and how I'm still sensitive and how I'm still looking for new love. Even though that's what they tried to rip me apart for because they didn't want me to have it. Not somebody don't see something. They didn't see this coming. I had to make a difficult decision to expose my family members. It was a quite difficult decision. And I had to weigh my options. These people wanted me to avoid doing this and be in some type of deadlock. But that didn't happen, obviously. And that's why I still get this Ten of Pentacles. Remember what they was trying to steal? They was trying to steal my wealth, my financial security. This family, it was a long-term investment. Now I'm long-term success on that ass. And that's my contribution from the universe. This Ten of Pentacles that they tried to steal. I still get it. Tenfold. What's going on, Holy Spirit? Give me a couple cards so we can whip out Big Black. What are we talking about when we whip out Big Black? About how the wheel is turning in my favor. Didn't we split the deck on this? Oh, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, unpredictable. That's me. That's me. I get the good luck. I get the good karma. I did my life cycle. I completed my life mission work. Of course, I have to do more, but I woke up to my mission. I'm doing my life mission work, okay? And I'm in my destiny. It was a turning point. It was a change. This is inevitable fate for these people. They going through ups and downs, and they feel like that was unpredictable. They wasn't expecting to be at the bottom of the wheel. Look at the devil at the bottom of the wheel. They wasn't expecting, these devils wasn't expecting to be at the bottom of the wheel. They was expecting to be at the top. A Knight of Wands. Somebody that was passionate and inspired to take action and go on an adventure. They was fearless and impulsive. One more, Holy Spirit. So the wheel is turning for this Knight of Wands that made this impulsive decision. The wheel is turning. He in the Five of Pentacles. He is in poverty, sickness, just the slums. Financial loss, lack, mindset. Remember, we seen that crabs in the barrel mentality. Loss, isolation, worry, need, poverty, and insecure. This is how this Knight of Wands is feeling out of his devilish, him and his devilish tendencies then got him at the bottom of the wheel. So now he in the Five of Pentacles. Look, and then we got the World here. I think that's the card we seen. It wasn't the Wheel of Fortune. It was the World. The cycle was complete. Completion. Accomplishment. Wholeness. Attainment. Fulfillment. Travel. Celebration of life. Arriving. He in the Five of Pentacles. He at the bottom of the wheel and I'm at the top. We got the start of the read with the Wheel of Fortune and the end of the read. Somebody smoking weed. The end of the read with the completion, the world. And in between, we got this Knight of Wands that's in the Five of Pentacles. That's in poverty and that's sick. Look, it's up and it's stuck. Somebody needs to take a spiritual bath. I'm a missing child and these people call death to every area of my life. Now they having a painful ending. Watch what you consume. Watch what you drink. Watch what you eat. Because I'm an ascended master. Because these people came for an ascended master. That's why they're having a painful ending. Look, a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Yeah, it might be harsh. Yeah, it might be crazy and terrible and you can't believe it. Yeah, well, either can I. You can't believe how these people were doing magic on people, how they all dibble and dabble in dark magic. I do good magic. Only magic I do is to protect myself from these demons. I don't be wishing bad and hoping bad on them. I don't have to. I do my protection rituals. I take my spiritual baths. I burn my sage, my Palo Santos. I eat right. I do what I'm supposed to do. I keep up on my spiritual hygiene. That's all I do. I don't have to do anything negative like these people. Remember, it's in me. This King of Wands, this Knight of Wands is this romantic lover that I don't have kids with. Remember the crazy stalker that they sent in to be in a relationship with me, to pose as a nice guy in my divine masculine so that he can make me low vibrational and steal all my money? Okay. Yep, the glow up is real. These people tried to tempt me. They were tempted to get in this contract. He was tempted to get in this contract. It was an ancient battle over lifetimes. I tell y'all that all the time. I've been battling this same twin flame for lifetimes. Do you hear me? A lifetime, from the time you're born to the time you die. Every time I die and wake back up as a baby, I encounter this same Knight of Wands, this same lover that I don't have kids with. We've been battling this over lifetimes. Now, and I explained this before. In the beginning, like one of our very first lifetimes, we was cool. We was best friends. We was like Stick and Steve out this mug, okay? Everything was fine, but it was something that happened in a battle. Like we was fighting like a war, like with swords and knives and shields and stuff. And he was my partner. I remember I used to be a man. We was best friends. And I saved him. And after I saved him, he felt like he owed me something. But when we came back together over lifetimes, of course, I was a girl, he was a boy, he was my kid, I was his mom. We came back as different people. He grew an envy for me because he always felt like I was better than him, because every lifetime I saved him. Just like I was supposed to do this lifetime, remember? And he turned on me for money. So over lifetimes, he grew jealous and envious of me because he felt like I was better than him. He's always the one who I have to save him. He never felt good enough because he was never able to save me. So now we're here in 2025 and he's my lover again. And I was supposed to wake him up to his life mission and who we were to each other and what we were supposed to do together. And instead of choosing love, he chose money. He turned on me for money. It was an ancient battle over lifetimes. Is you cool, ho? Probably not. Probably not. You need some healing. Is you cool, ho? He needs some healing. I'm cracking up. Paying crackheads to follow me around town. Is you cool, ho? It was an ancient battle over lifetimes. The practitioner is sacrificing him. He not cool. The same thing he tried to do to me, the practitioner that he went to do the magic on me is doing the same thing to him. The practitioner is sacrificing him. It's a sneak attack from this practitioner. They talk about everybody. Why you think they're not talking about you? He talked about everybody. I knew he was talking about me. Shit, he told me he was talking about me to people. Because I'm a badass bitch and he ain't gonna ever forget it, or this practitioner can't forget it because his magic is not working. He can't believe how bad I am, okay? He can't believe it. He can't believe it. He can't believe I'm reincarnated in this food and brought him to do work on me, trying to steal my energy to stay young forever. Oshun, me, reincarnated. The practitioner thinks this guy is absolutely diabolical. He's stuck in the astros. Stuck in the astral realm, and that's his karmic lesson. Either this practitioner, yeah, look, I don't know this food, I don't know this practitioner. So either him or this Knight of Wands that I've been battling with over lifetimes, one of them is stuck in the astros. This is what's to come. So not yet, but if they keep doing this spell work, they're gonna be stuck in the astros. Or this is what's going to happen to them because they wouldn't stop doing magic on me. They said you was doing magic on them in denial, that it's a backfire. Didn't I already say that? I feel like I said that earlier. Or maybe I just said it in my head. So, I said this in a video, matter of fact, that I posted earlier. It's called Don't Trust the Fake or something like that. They only sorry because they got caught. So they in denial. They keep on thinking that remember, that's what they expected me to do. They expected me to be doing magic on them. So now that all these people is in the Five of Pentacles, they money fucked up, they losing shit, their life is in shambles, they think I'm doing magic on them. Whole time it's a backfire because of what they did to me. I'm not doing nothing to you except for returning that shit to sender. And I'm in my right to do that. I'm allowed to do that. That's my protection. This freezer spells did not work. That's why the practitioner is sacrificing them, because they magic is not working. So that's how they know they lied. Somebody that's stuck in the Astros had no love for me. They offered me up as a child. They did magic on me since I was a child. Or a magician offered me up when I was a child. The same person that hexed my love life and my money. If I can't have you, nobody can. Or this magician knew. Okay, so this how he failed his test, because when my family brought him on to this plan, when they brought him in, he had, remember, we all have free will. He had a choice. He was supposed to tell me what my family was doing, and we were supposed to get on this mission together. He had a choice to either choose to tell me what my family was doing, or take the money and get on the plan and don't tell me. So he knew that these people had already offered me up as a child. I want to say he knew who I was to him. And he still chose to do magic on me. He still chose to be in this hitman energy to somebody that carries God's energy. So that's how he failed his test. Because he was supposed to be on my side, and he chose to work against me. Whole time, none of these people could compete where they don't compare. None of them had the spiritual authority to be doing magic on me. Look, what's understood don't need to be explained until debt do us part. He racked up so much debt over lifetimes on top of the debt that he got in by working against me. And that's what tore us apart. The tables have officially turned. Because I'm the one that got away. I'm the only one the magic never worked on. At least for these people. They didn't know my Akashic records was available to me. A harsh truth is better than a soft lie when it comes to what this mom did. With this pedo. I'm the one that got away from a pedo. Cycle over. The cycle is officially over. Completion. The cycle is over with this fake ass emperor that tried to love bomb me with my family instead of staying true to our soul contract. And he is in regret about what he did once again to his counterpart. He's the Knight of Wands. That's him. And then here's the Queen of Wands. I'm the Queen of Wands. He still needed to grow. And I was sent in to wake him up, to give him courage, and to how to be confident and independent, how to focus, how to have a zest for life, how to be determined, how to find joy. That's what I was sent in to help him with. And he chose to collaborate with these people to sacrifice me. Look, King of Swords, that's the truth. So now this pedo, there's about to be a raid for these Eastern stars that committed this bank fraud. All that work, and what did it get you? The people they worked with is looking at them now, because I'm a powerful alchemist. These people was doing moon magic. Watch your food, drink poison. Watch what you consume when it comes to the words that's coming out of these people's mouths. Watch what you entertain, because all these people is going to jail. We already see a raid out here. These people are going to jail. Now, if you want to get caught up in their mess, trying to talk and engage with them about how I'm lying and how I'm crazy, that's on you. But I ain't going to keep on telling y'all the karma that you're going to get. It's your life. Somebody did a truth spell. That's why all these people is coming out. That's why this energy vampire is in the reverse. Somebody did a truth spell. They finding out that's why I'm guarded. That's how they found out why I'm guarded to this man. And that's why these people is falling in the, that's why he falling in the grave that he dug for me. So maybe this practitioner is sacrificing him because the practitioner did the truth spell. The practitioner is trying to figure out, why am I getting this backfire like this if everything you said about her was true? People are seeing that I am most definitely in my destiny. This is what I came down here to do. Quite literally. Now somebody guarded. I'm guarded because these people called death to every area of my life. These people was money hungry. They wanted the money that this grandparent left me. That's why I'm guarded to these people, because they literally tried to take me out. They literally tried to sacrifice me. The hanged man is sacrifice. Delays, standstills, resistance, stalling, indecision, fear of sacrifice, lack of control. That's how they wanted me. So I'm guarded to these people. They are not my family. They cannot get in contact with me. And they keep on trying to contact me. Clout chasers. Segment, change, and healing. So I'm blocking everybody because they won't stop calling me, asking me to stop talking about them. All of this to get a power of attorney over me in this court case. Remember, the probate court is what they were trying to steal. The grandparent that left me money, we just seen that card. That's the power of attorney over me so they can get what was left to me. Now things are coming full circle for somebody that was making fake social media accounts, because the ancestors is on their neck for wanting to control my confidence, this clout chaser. Now things are coming full circle for people thanks to me telling the truth. They know I know. Me, the ascended master, the master at life, they know I know what they did, because I'm doing divination, and it's exposing all of the things that I never would have knew these people were doing, because they were smiling in my face whole time. They wanted to take my place. They all backstabbers. So now I'm guarded to these people because they called death to every area of my life in order for them to get this power of attorney so they can get the money that this grandparent left me. They targeted me. Had everybody and their mamas doing spell work on me. They abused their power. This is the lawyers, the judges, the police officers that worked with them. They put roots on me. Obsessed is an understatement. They all need to do shadow work. The nerve for them to be embarrassed. The nerve for them to be embarrassed. An accountant is embarrassed because he finding out the universe has my back. He ain't celebrating no more. Celebration in reverse. Fearing, this accountant is fearing what's going to happen to him. It was fun until the rabbit got the gun. So now this attorney that abused their power, remember, they were trying to get a power of attorney over me. So they had to have been dealing with some type of litigations attorney or something like that. So the accountant that was over the power of attorney, that was celebrating with these people when they thought that they had shit in the bag, now he embarrassed. Now he fearing, trying to stop my love life. They was celebrating when they was trying to stop my love life. Now he embarrassed and fearing what is going to happen to him. What kind of karma is going to come back on him for what he did to the daughter of Ra. His ancestors tried to call him and he didn't pick up. His ancestors tried to warn him and he didn't listen. Only thing he was thinking about is getting this money. Trust no one. You see, I'm guarded. Trust no one. Stolen homes, stolen money. He didn't know that these people were stealing homes and money. He just was maybe helping them get this money. Not nobody laughing no more. They didn't think that I would see them. This dark cult that's now in the reverse since they've been exposed. The ones that's been truly obsessed with me this whole time, now they embarrassed because I can see them. Once again, they all need to do shadow work. They all need to figure out why they don't like me, because it's something that they feel like they're lacking within themselves. It was a setup. They all was just jealous and envious of me, heavy on the jealous and envious of me. They wondering, everybody wondering, what's so special about you? Why would they do this to you? Oh, well, I'm figuring it out right along with you. I didn't know none of this. Remember, I just started this story time. Do you believe in magic is the name of my story time. I'm believing in the magic. The more I see it, the more it pops out on my table. I'm a believer. I'm pretty sure this is what these people wanted to do to me because they were jealous and envious of what was left to me. They were jealous and envious of who I am and who I was to be. So they wanted to steal it from me. They all wanted to wear my skin. They was that jealous and envious of me. They really wish they could just zip me down, step into my skin and zip it back up and walk and act and get the admiration and get the love that God shows me. They wanted to walk around as me. They literally wanted to wear my skin. They just really was trying to take me out so they can have my essence, my aura. It was a setup for all these people that was jealous and envious. Remember, I'm walking, breathing karma. Somebody that was on booger powder was knows that I'm independent, and they was sitting back waiting for my funeral. This accountant is wondering what's going to happen to him because he don't got faith of a mustard seed. He does not have faith that things are going to be good for him. He doesn't have faith. Watch your food, drink poison. This person that's on booger powder, because you're not getting away with this. So maybe somebody is trying to poison this person on booger powder because they trying to get away. And these people said, I'll be damned if you get away for what you did to us, getting us to work with you based off of lies. Once again, now everything is coming full circle. They know I know. Aunt Sally popped out here in the reverse. What's going on with Aunt Sally? So now things is coming around full circle about what happened to Aunt Sally. Or Aunt Sally, it said, never saw this coming. How did you know? Somebody with waves is in the reverse, or these people didn't make the waves that they expected. Once again, the lies is exposed. Now this destiny swapping ass family is seen in the reverse like they are for doing this bombastic moon magic. So we got Aunt Sally, never saw this coming. How did you know? How did I know that somebody was a hoe bag? Or how did I know that they were saying that I was one? Aunt Sally, never saw this coming. How did you know? How did I know what? How did I know this person had AIDS? And how did I know that he was making fake social media accounts? This karmic reader that need to do shadow work? Don't play with it. So how did I know that this person with HIV/AIDS? So maybe this is really Aunt Sally asking from the other side of the grave. She want to know, how did I know about this person that they sent in to give me HIV/AIDS and the one that was making all these fake social media accounts? And I believe I told y'all in season 1 how I found out he had AIDS. First of all, first and foremost, y'all remember when his knee was messed up and he had to go get that whatever, he got them shots in his knee or something like that. And he said when they took his blood, that the machine, first of all, his blood was black, okay? And the machine, he said the machine was like trying to suck his blood out, but nothing was coming out. And he said all the nurses was coming back there trying to figure out, like, because they had never seen nothing like that before. And I forget what he called himself. I think he called himself immortal or something like that. It was something like that he called himself. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I don't think that's what it was. In my mind, that's the song I just heard. But in my mind, I heard HIV/AIDS. But of course, back then, I didn't know about any of this was going on. So it was like a quick thought, and then I forgot about it. And then I had a dream that He gave it to me. In my dream, I'm sitting on the doctor bed, and they came in and told me my test results. And I had some lady with me, and I don't know who she was. And the lady, like, was crying. And I'm like, it's cool, calm down. Like, you know, like, I love him. We're going to be together forever. That was me in the dream. So I wasn't tripping. And, you know, I know about the drugs and shit now that you can, anywho. So that's when I skated. I literally, and I wasn't even asleep. Like, you know how you like watching TV and you chilling on the couch and you doze off? That dream literally happened in like that. I'm not joking. And I woke up and I left. And that was all she wrote, okay? I mean, I seen him after that, but we never did nothing else. And I remember telling my friends, I'm like, I ain't never had no dream like that. Like, what do that mean? I'm Googling it. This is before I knew about spirituality, remember? I'm Googling it, like, what do it mean if you have a dream that your boyfriend give you AIDS or whatever? Google was no help, but now I know that was my ancestors giving me messages that that's what he was trying to do to me. Do the crime, do the time, because he out here infecting people. He know he got it. What's this HIV/AIDS? Yeah, period. It was a near-death experience for me, and they thought it was funny. They thought it was funny that if he came in and gave me this HIV/AIDS, they thought it was funny. Tell me about this HIV/AIDS and this fake social media accounts. Horse in the motherfucking building. He had my back. Maybe he the one who gave me the dream. And now here I am whistleblowing on their plot, their plan, their scheme that they had on my life. Let's not forget, they are mad because I am telling the world what they did to me. To me. I'm not getting in nobody else's business. This is my business. You should have thought about what you did before you decided to bring your ass over here on my road, in my path, in my business. Then you wouldn't have to worry about me talking about you. Had everybody and their mama doing magic on me. Who did I say he was? This romance scammer. Remember, that's the contract he took from the government to be a romance scammer. And then my family hired him. He was the one trying to stop my love life for these people. And here I am, once again, whistleblowing on that ass. Oh shit, she could see us. I know what they did. I know what you did last summer. Horse. He want me to know that they put roots on me and because they wanted to steal my home and my money. Somebody is not a friend of me. Horse is not a friend of me. Or I'm not a friend of me. I'm not an enemy. This energy vampire is, though. Amber is a kitchen witch. Archangel Raphael said that these people betrayed me. Or he gave me signs about the warnings. About the betrayal. And somebody else ignored the warnings. So whoever this Amber is, now I originally made this Amber card for my sister. And then another Amber had wrote me and said that when she was watching my video, it was a while ago, and it had said that Amber was surprised or something like that. Or something. And she wrote me and said that she was the Amber that was coming up in my video. She was like, my mouth was on the floor. And then the other day it came out as Amber Yes. So whenever Amber watches that message, she's going to ask a question in her head at that time. And the answer to your question is yes. And then we just seen Amber Kitchen Witch. Now, I don't know. I'm just putting that out there, okay? You defeated these people and didn't even know you was doing it. So, what's this betrayal? Red flags, do not pass go, do not collect $100. When it comes to betraying an ascended master, somebody who has mastered life, somebody who betrayed me was taking my items to do spell work on, clothes, hair, scarves, etc. Somebody who betrayed me, somebody who was the enemy, somebody will pass away from this dark cult. Somebody in this dark cult is going to pass away because the universe has my back. So Archangel Raphael, 3003, is on these people's ass for being money hungry. All these people that betrayed me. All these people that took my items to do spell work on me. And then they ignored the warnings about them throwing shade, about them talking shit about me. So it's given every time they talk shit about me, something happens in their life. And they ignored the warnings. Remember, they're refusing. They saying I'm doing magic on them in denial that it's a backfire. That was the warning they gave you to stop talking shit about me. And you ignored the warnings. Now you got Horus and Archangel Raphael on your neck, fearing what's going to happen to you. Now you fearing what's going to happen to you after you ignored the warnings. This preacher. They worked for the devil. It was an organized crime. Sellout. They soul belongs to the devil. Look. They worked for the devil. It was an organized crime. Sellout. Their soul belongs to the devil. This preacher, she sold me out to the devil. She ignored the warnings. She was money hungry. She tried to blackmail me, and she tried to turn my kids against me. This preacher. The whole time I'm a powerful alchemist. Tell me about this preacher. This preacher is going through a dark night of the soul because I'm spitting straight facts. So she got to face herself now that the real you is being shown to the public about how she did this inheritance fraud on the golden child. Come through, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this preacher that has finally being forced to take a moment and reflect what she surrounded her life with, what she put her work, labor, and efforts into her whole life. She worked with this person with dreads. Once again, the crazy stalker nigga, this Knight of Wands that's in the Five of Pentacles now. Because fortune favored the bond. Once again, he is holding a grudge. She is holding a grudge. They are holding a grudge because it was a suicide mission. Everybody been caught. The natural world needs me. Remember, the universe has my back. Why they holding a grudge? This warlock is holding a grudge because he wanted me to self-destruct. Remember, he was supposed to be the reason why I self-destruct. He wanted to take a child's destiny, or he wanted to take my destiny. So now he holding a grudge because my wish is God's command. Anything for his chosen. We seen Aunt Sally. Uncle Bob is never too far behind. They both were trying to oppress me. So he worked with this preacher. Maybe both of them is going through a dark night of the soul. This preacher and this person with the dreads. They worked together because fortune favored the bond. Remember, they were supposed to get this money out the courthouse. Now he holding a grudge. Or somebody's holding a grudge. They wanted me to self-destruct because they wanted my destiny. Or somebody's destiny. I didn't meet him randomly. Once again, he was sent in. And here I am proving people wrong. Remember, I'm debunking all the lies that they told on me. And now the death angel is here because I'm solving my own case using my psychic powers. So now the magic is returning. Somebody seeing something clearly, or I'm proving people wrong about what this person with glasses said about me, Grandpa Sonny, and a pick-me-hoe. What's this glasses? I'm proving people wrong. You can see clearly that I saved myself. Somebody said I was popping pills, or somebody that's popping pills is only sorry because they got caught. The practitioner is ghosting them. They should have left me alone. Tell me more about this preacher. Cancer from black magic. Yes to a good judge. We got no in the reverse, which is yes. And then crooked judge in the reverse, which is a good judge. So somebody that got cancer from black magic. Cancer from black magic. Somebody popping pills because they know something. Look, cancer. Somebody that got cancer from black magic is mad because I'm talking about them. This what happened to me. How you mad? Oh, because I'm talking about you. You should have thought about that before you did what you did to me. Remember, they never thought that I was going to be here in order to speak my side of the story. Remember, I'm supposed to be dead. Death magic and baneful magic. I was never supposed to be alive to be able to tell my side of the story. And what really happened, I was never supposed to be here in order to have anybody to refute what these people were saying about me. Spirit team on go. Wishing they never worked with them. Now that my ancestors is on all these hoes' necks, now they wishing they never worked with these people. They having a meeting. What they having a meeting about? How I'm talking about everybody? How it was a suicide mission and how everybody got caught. And how they didn't know that the natural world need me. Remember, it already came out that they didn't know that I was a star seed and an earth angel, or they wouldn't have never worked with these people. Now that I'm talking about everybody, they having a meeting. They can't believe that they're being exposed. Now we talking about, not only am I exposing my family and what this cracked out lover did, me exposing them is exposing their cults, their secret societies, their religious sectors. They're all being exposed thanks to these people. Never think you mad at me. Never think you mad at me. And even if you think you mad at me, you not coming for me. You coming for God. So you better tread lightly. Brace for impact. I'm cracking the fuck up. Look, ancestors told them to stop and they didn't listen. Now all they having a meeting about how they gonna brace for impact for this backfire. We got a PI here, and real dad passed over. Want to say something about how these people put me on an altar. Oh, this a lot. I'm trying to get done. They killed somebody before they can tell me anything. A wise man changes, a fool stays the same. That's why I'm free. Because I was wise in this situation. I was the only wise one in this situation. Nobody's safe. In case you was wondering, why am I talking about everybody? Because you're not safe. Either you knew about it or you participated in it. Don't be mad at me because I'm talking about it. You shouldn't have did it if you didn't want nobody to know about it. I kind of want to stop and come back. BRB. Alright, so we're back. We're going to finish. This is probably going to be quick. So we got the PI here and real dad. So let's see what this PI got going on. Whole town corrupt. He looking into this town and he finding out that every morsel of the city is corrupt. Tell me about this PI. Somebody is on the run. He looking into somebody that's on the run because they under judgment. He trying to make it make sense. This PI is trying to make it make sense. What he trying to make sense? A wise man changes, a fool stays the same. An old soul. Didn't I say that I was the one that was wise? And these fools decided to stay the same? So what this PI is trying to make sense? They was trying to trap you whole time. God used you to trap them. So I'm the PI. I'm trying to make it make sense for me and for y'all. So they was trying to trap me. Whole time God used me to trap them. Now somebody is on the run. I forgive you, but my ancestors wanted back in blood. Ooh wee. Nobody. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Nobody's safe. I forgive you, but my ancestors wanted back in blood. Ooh wee. So who on the run? The demon they sent you. Y'all be drinking coffee together, bond tight. So the person who sent me this demon, They on the run. They trying to run from a demon. How you trying to run from something you can't see is beyond me. But they know, since the demon couldn't attach to me, they know it's coming for that ass. And they trying to run. From the demon they sent me was the demon that was supposed to make me lose my mind. It was supposed to make me schizophrenic. And then we got this lawyer here with this fake birth certificate. He doing shut up spells. He want me to shut up. Don't let me find out your name, Mr. Lawyer, because I'm going to put it on a card. Or the crooked judge. I'm going to put it on a card. He doing shut up spells because he sitting back talking about, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. The graveyard magic is returning. The mental demon, the schizophrenic demon that they sent me is returning back to that ass. Tell me more about this PI. Me, I told y'all I'm the PI. I'm free. I'm investigating. I'm trying to make it make sense. Remember, I'm solving my own case using my psychic powers, my intuition. This is me. I'm the PI. They was trying to tell God what he is and what he ain't gonna do. Yeah, okay, cracking the fuck up. Good luck. It ran in the family until it ran into me. Remember, I told y'all in that last video, schizophrenia, it runs in my family. Now this is me solving my own case, investigating what happened to me. That's how I knew that they tried to send me that same demon, the same schizophrenia, the confusion, the suicide spells, the mental magic. That's a demon. And these serial voodoo and alivers, that's a part of this raggedy ass, destiny swapping ass family, tried to do the same thing to me. But it ran in the family until it ran into me. And I slayed the socks off this demon. You heard? He my friend now. We be drinking coffee together. Our bond is tight. Now Jasmine J is scared. This fake ass Bible thumper. We already seen Preacher. Now this fake ass Bible thumper is the one on the run from this mental demon. And Jasmine J worked with them, and now she's scared. She worked with this mama. She going through unbearable karma. She didn't know. Remember I told y'all they had people committing spiritual crimes and didn't tell them what the consequences for that was. Now they all scared. Somebody in the medical field is trying to cover up something with Uncle Glenn. Tell me about this fake ass Bible thumper. This fake ass Bible thumper is scared I will expose them. I already did. They wanted me stuck in a karmic loop. This fake ass Bible thumper was a op hidden in plain sight. My own mama. And if I'm exposing, look, hold on, let's make it make sense. If I'm exposing my mom, why the fuck would anybody else feel safe? Why do you feel like you are exploded? Ooh, wow. You are excluded from the exposure. If I can get on here and talk about my own mama and what she did to me, you got to know I'm going to talk about you. Now this fake ass Bible thumper is scared I will expose how she wanted me stuck in a karmic loop, how she sent in this fake ass lover, and how she was the enemy hidden in plain sight. What's this medical field? Somebody in the medical field said I was dead, so this might be the doctor that they got to work with them in order to steal this money out the courthouse.